The Philippine government is now in talks with Russia on the country's decision to participate in the Phase 3 of the clinical trials for the Russian COVID-19 vaccine, Sputnik V. The third phase means that the vaccine will be administered to thousands of people to see its positive or various effects. A panel of local experts met with the vaccine manufacturer and scientists on Wednesday, and they found out that it was relatively successful in its first two phases.
They've indeed finished Phase 1 and Phase 2 with a total number of 76 patients. This is actually the approximate number of patients that we usually require for such trials. And based on the findings and results of this trial, they have shown that it was effective. It produced sufficient antibodies in the people that were given the vaccine.
The DOST-led panel says 3 to 4 countries are participating in the clinical trials. This includes United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Brazil, and the Philippines. The country hopes to conduct the trials by September, simultaneously with Moscow.
We can also simultaneously do the clinical trials here in the Philippines with those in Russia. And we hope that with barring any problems or issues, we'll be able to conduct it and start the trial by September, and we'll finish the study by the first quarter of next year.
Meanwhile, Russia calls on critics of the vaccine to set aside politics first, as the whole world is working double time to fight the coronavirus pandemic.
The critics who say, well, other approaches are now being tested Phase 3 on 20, 30,000 people. First of all, Russian vaccine will also be tested again and additionally on a big number of population. It's important not to have an illusion that by testing those vaccines on 20, 30, 40,000 people, it answers the effects of long-term immunity, it answers the effect of long-term effects.
Russia has also received 1 billion requests of Sputnik V dosage from 20 countries. They are also talking to 5 countries for the mass production of the vaccine. Around 1,000 Filipinos are expected to take part in the clinical trial of Russia's COVID-19 vaccine, and local health experts are coming up with their criteria and recommendations on who will be part of these trials. But there is a possibility that they will come from communities with high COVID-19 cases. And if everything went well, Filipinos can look forward to a Sputnik V rollout as early as April next year. Tristan Udalo, CNN Philippines.